Welcome back YouTube, and we're on the Polo again today. Yeah, I'm going to try and just get pretty much all the bits and bobs on the Polo done, get it rattled off. So we've got some painting to do down this side. Show you, we've got the door paint, just got like all lacquer crazing there. Bear with me 1 second, let me just turn that off. It's a bit better. Yeah, so we've basically just got where the door and the quarter have both been painted previously, and the lacquer has unfortunately started to crack and peel. So it's not too bad. It's literally just going to be sanding that down. We'll put some like a barrier coat over the top of it and get them painted. Obviously the wing, which is here, so we get that prepped and painted. Bumper, so we'll repaint the full bumper. So we've got a couple of little repairs to do down here, more just scuffs. There's not actually any dents there. There's a small dent here where it's probably just hit a curb, same on that spot there, and then on this side we've got a couple of scuffs, and this was like quite pressed in. I managed to heat that up and pop it out. So yeah, a couple of little repairs to do on the bumper, and then we've got that dent to do on this wing. So good bit of bodywork on it, a few bits and bobs. Try and get all of the bodywork on it rattled off today, so then tomorrow get it on the ramp and get the last bits of mechanical bits done. So we've got tie rod drop link to do on the driver's side. Put the wheel arch liner back in, bumper back together, and then give it a service. Give it a good sort of full once over, make sure everything is okay with it really, and then get it down for MOT hopefully on Monday morning. So yeah, I'll get you set up on the tripod, start getting some prep work done and so on, and yeah, see where we get up to. So I will see you shortly. Welcome back YouTube, and we're on the Polo again today. Yeah, I'm going to try and just get pretty much all the bits and bobs on the Polo done, get it rattled off. So we've got some painting to do down this side. Show you, we've got the door paint, just got like all lacquer crazing there. Bear with me 1 second, let me just turn that off. It's a bit better. Yeah, so we've basically just got where the door and the quarter have both been painted previously, and the lacquer has unfortunately started to crack and peel. So it's not too bad. It's literally just going to be sanding that down. We'll put some like a barrier coat over the top of it and get them painted. Obviously the wing, which is here, so we get that prepped and painted. Bumper, so we'll repaint the full bumper. So we've got a couple of little repairs to do down here, more just scuffs. There's not actually any dents there. There's a small dent here where it's probably just hit a curb, same on that spot there, and then on this side we've got a couple of scuffs, and this was like quite pressed in. So I managed to heat that up and pop it out. So yeah, a couple of little repairs to do on the bumper, and then we've got that dent to do on this wing. So good bit of bodywork on it, a few bits and bobs. Try and get all of the bodywork on it rattled off today, so then tomorrow get it on the ramp and get the last bits of mechanical bits done. So we've got tie rod drop link to do on the driver's side. Put the wheel arch liner back in, bumper back together, and then give it a service. Give it a good sort of full once over, make sure everything is okay with it really, and then get it down for MOT hopefully on Monday morning. So yeah, I'll get you set up on the tripod, start getting some prep work done and so on, and yeah, see where we get up to. So I will see you shortly. Right guys, so we've got most of the car prepped up. Bumper over here, just needs a couple of last little bits going over with a finer grade sandpaper. Down the side, again, all prepped up, all sanded. It does look like at some point in its life it has had a door. As you can see, the black primer underneath, which is normally what comes on like a new panel when you're buying like copy parts and so on. But yeah, it's basically all prepped up. It's just got a little dent on the new wing for the driver's side, tiny little pin dent that's like right on the arch, and then just finishing that one down there. Did find a little dent on the rear arch on that side. You see me rub down. It was a very, very small sort of crease where it's probably door's been opened into it or something. So yeah, that's where we're at. So it's pretty much now just finishing off this one and the little one on the wing, and then basically getting it on there. So I've just put a little bit of stopper on this one, so I might as well just start lining out, ready for bagging it up. And then we can get it all blown off, get all the room cleaned out, emptied, and then start getting it primered and painted. So yeah, I'll set you back up and I will see you shortly. Okay, so we've got everything masked up. All the repairs are done. We've got the wing, the bumper, obviously all that side, and then this wing. So we're going to run a barrier coat over it first, mainly because of that side, because it's been painted and not very well. It's basically just like a coating that goes down. It's supposed to stop any reactions from happening. So fingers crossed it will, because yeah, it makes it a lot more hard work when it starts reacting. So yeah, it's just basically I've got to get cleaned up, get suited up in a minute, get everything tacked off, panel wiped and all the rest of it, get the floors wet. Say I haven't got a heater, so it is just a room that we have at the back with a fan, that we just do the odd little, like we paint a wing and stuff like that in here normally, not normally something as big as this. So yeah, we'll get everything, get the floors wet, I'll get my suit on, make myself look like a Smurf, and get cracking. I'll see you shortly. Okay, so we've got the car painted and covered. It's just got to be lacquered, which I'll be doing shortly. Just put the last drop coat on. For some reason my camera was, don't know what it was doing, but it just froze in the middle of one of the clips and wouldn't film again, so I just had to reboot everything. So yeah, wing and that side is all done. Unfortunately, I ran out of paint, so the bumper and the wing are currently outside. So yeah, I basically just concentrated on getting the car done, so at least I can get this lacquered, and tomorrow I can still crack on and get the service done and the bits of suspension work and so on. And then I'll just pick up a bit of paint on Monday and just finish the wing and the bumper. It's no big deal, unfortunately. These things that do happen. There's a little bit more paint work on it than I originally planned for, so yeah, I should have bought some more paint. Rookie error. But yeah, I'll give this another 10-15 minutes or so, let it all tack off properly, and then we'll get the lacquer on. 2 decent coats of lacquer. And then yeah, that will be it for today. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. So we've got the second coat on. I was a little bit impatient and put the second coat on a little bit early, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's a run in the morning. Yeah, it come out alright. The usual with them. You get a couple of little bits of dirt, like dust in it here and there. It's nothing major, nothing that a quick flat and polish won't sort out. As I say, unfortunately, with having no heat, it's just a case of letting it sort of air dry overnight now. You know, it'll cure, but you don't get that nice sort of smooth spray booth finish without the heat, unfortunately. But yeah, like I say, it's all painted, so we'll get back in tomorrow, get all the service and bits of suspension done and all the other bits and bobs, and then just get the other bits painted on Monday, hopefully get it built up during the week. It's the next day and we're back on the Polo. I've been in for a couple of hours this morning, got it all unmasked and cleaned up, started doing a bit of polishing on the other side and, well, got a bit carried away and ended up buffing the full car, as it definitely needed it. I had like a bit of a long key scratch down this side, that's all managed to come out. So yeah, it's come quite nice, to be fair. Just one thing I have found that I didn't notice because the back bumper was quite dirty to start with is it has got the same like sort of crazing reaction that it had on the full side. So obviously I've got to paint the bumper and the wing anyway, so when it comes in for, well, when the paint comes in for that, I'll get that done at the same time. And then yeah, that's the painted side. It's a bit hard to see because I'm a bit sort of cramped on this side. But yeah, we're going to get it out in a minute, get it on the ramp and start getting the service done. We've got the track rod and tie rod to do on it, as well as a pair of drop links and a couple of bits, I think. Get the door, put that together, get the mirror put back on and so on. Yeah, ready for obviously paint for tomorrow. And then I can get the bumper and the wing painted. I won't film that, I'll just get that done tomorrow. And then obviously there'll probably be, maybe one more video on this, on the little Polo. Which will be just sort of assembling the last bits on it. MOT and just a valet, really. So yeah, I'll get it on the ramp, get you set up, and we'll get cracking on all the other bits and bobs. I'll see you soon. Right guys, everything is all swapped round. Car is just loaded up on the ramp. So we've got a oil system cleaner there, Just helps when you're doing a service on it. So pour that in, give it about 10-15 minutes of it running, let that circulate round before we drop the oil back out. So I'll throw this in, let it run for 15 minutes whilst we do some work on the wheel. Probably change that tie rod whilst it's just running. And then yeah, once that's done, we'll get on the service. We've got new spark plugs, air filter, oil filter, pollen filter, oil to do on it. And then yeah, we've got the 2 drop links and inner tie rod to change. So yeah, we'll get you set up on the tripod and get cracking. Right guys, that's inner tie rod done. Now, I have had that off previously. As you see, the boot was missing. The part turned up last week, so I thought I'd change it on the driveway. I did film it, but the part turned out to be wrong. So it basically just ended up having to just beat the old one with a hammer so I could get the wheel straight fish and get it back together. So yeah, obviously that's the reason why it was all partially stripped down and the new track rod end was already on there. Because obviously now it's got the brand new tyre on there, brand new track rod end. So yeah, we'll get it back down now and we can get the service done. see, we've got the old one. It's not actually that bad, but for the sake of the prices of them, it's not even worth not changing. Click. Right, so this takes 2.8 litres of 530s. They're a slow pour engine, so yeah, they just take a little bit, so we'll just speed this up whilst it pours in.
One eternity later.
Right guys, so we're back on another day. We've got the Polo set back up on the ramp, got the bumper finished and painted, the wing is also here somewhere. Got all the bits and bobs all set up ready, so we'll get the wing back on the car, and get the bumper all built back up, get that put back on the car. I've found one issue, which is with the new headlight we've got, which basically is on this one, that piece there is chrome, and on the new one that we picked up, it's black. So standard issue. I have ordered basically the little repair brackets for the original headlight, as the headlight itself is all okay. It's just the two top brackets that snapped off. So yeah, I've just got to wait for them to arrive. So we'll get all the front end of the car built up. Pretty much all done bar just the headlight, and then it's just attaching them two brackets and getting the headlight in, and we can finally get it in for MOT hopefully tomorrow. I have just had another issue with it this morning, which was when we've got in it to just move it around the garage, start it up, it won't rev up. EPC lights come up on the dashboard, and yeah, it just won't rev at all. Parked it up outside whilst I moved a few cars around, got back in it, started it up, and EPC light's gone out and it's revved up. But yeah, he did that twice where it wouldn't rev up with the EPC light on. So we'll get it plugged in on the diagnostics machine as well today and just try and find out what's going on with it. And yeah, basically go from there. But yeah, hopefully we can get sort of 99% of the stuff done on this, all ready for at least MOT tomorrow, as long as there's nothing majorly wrong with the EPC light and engine light that's coming on. So yeah, I'll get you set up on the tripod, start getting the wing put on, get the bumper put on, and we shall go from there. See you soon. things. So Polo is pretty much done. Obviously you've just seen me put the bumper on and the wing on. I've just gone around it and just fastened everything up quickly. Lined the wing up so the gaps are nice. So basically it is complete now, bar the headlight that we're just waiting on the brackets for. I've just give the wing and the bumper a polish as well, so that's basically all done. So all that's really left to do now is obviously the headlight when it comes. Once that comes tomorrow, get it down for the MOT and hopefully it just flies straight through. I've had a look underneath it and pretty much everything on this side of the car is all new. So it's had new wishbone, drop link, track rod end, everything. That was all done previous. It's had new tyres all the way around. The brakes are pretty decent. Obviously I put all new stuff on this side. Springs and shocks and stuff like that are all good. So everything should be pretty good. I've just literally got to plug it in now for the diagnostics, just find out what's going on with that. Yeah, that pretty much should be it. So hopefully, I'll probably do one quick update video on this once it's all finished, where I'll just show you the finished car, talk about what was wrong with the engine light and so on, and I'll go through some numbers, how much it cost me, what I've spent on it, how much time I spent on it and so on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be sold by that video and we can say how much profit we earn. I'm thinking about sort of doing this into a miniature series where, well, not a miniature series really, just a series of, see if we can sort of trade it up and work our way up to something decent. And yeah, just sort of carry on doing that with this series, and then obviously we've got this series. So next week I will be jumping back on this hopefully and getting another video made on the bus, because she's sat here looking a bit sorry for herself, and we want to try and get it done hopefully by about, I think we said about May. I think we're looking to try and actually get out in it in May. So yeah, that's what's hopefully going to be happening next week. So yeah, this one, like I say, it's just a valet really left now, finishing off that and the MOT and then done. So yeah, if you've liked the video, just leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, let me know what you think of the Polo, and if you'd like to see a series where we see if we can trade up and go somewhere, see what we can build ourselves up to. Other than that, I will see you in the next one, and thank you very much for watching.